Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Let's look at your monthly reading for December. I can't believe we've made it to the end of the year. So Sagittarius season moving into your opposite sign Capricorn, and we have the beautiful full moon in Cancer happening on the 27th, the end of the month. So you've got your beautiful full moon, which is a culmination energy. We also have Mercury retrograding in December, so that is happening mid-month and Mercury starts off in Capricorn and then retrogrades back to Sagittarius. So that Mercury doesn't turn direct until January. So we're going to be dealing with that. But on the last day of December, the last day of the year, Jupiter turns direct, which is really fantastic. The planet of expansion and growth and optimism, the planet that your sign is exalted in, actually, Cancer. So let's see, which means it works best with you guys. So let's see. The cards aren't jumping for you, Cancer. I'm also really excited to let you know that the 2024 readings are out for Cancer. So yes, if you're interested in what's coming in for you, the link for that is in the description box below. Okay. Well, it took a little while, but we got some cards coming out. So I managed to get all my little blurbs out. But we have the Knight of Crystals, Endurance and Determination. This is a popular little card coming in. It's very Capricorn-like energy. It's the Knight of Pentacles. And that beautiful camel is saying you're about to embark on the journey, but you have everything you need to survive and to get through this journey. So there is this sense of endurance, determination. This is a slowdown of energy and a very practical, pragmatic, measured approach to something in your life. And also it's thinking a little bit longer term. So about to embark on a new journey. Let's see what this is about. We have Strength reversed, Courage and Endurance, and the Four of Acorns, Comfort and Community. Okay. So what I feel with this, Cancer, is that there's an expansion of your social circles that are coming through. Speaking of which, we've got Miss Stella coming in. So there's an expansion of meeting new people and networking and connections that can come through with this, because we've got the courage and endurance of dealing with what's going on within your community. So perhaps there's challenges that are coming in around that. There's also could be expansion in terms of feeling more comfortable with what's going on inside of a community, even trying to find a community for those of you that don't feel like you have one. So there's some sort of slow energy that's going on, a very grounded response is needed for an energy of people around you, groups of people around you. So let's see what's shifting and changing. That one came out a lot easier. So the things that are shifting and changing, we have Pentacle Queen, Capricorn Throne. Yeah, interesting. So the Pentacle Queen, she likes to nurture stability. So it does feel like for this next journey that you're about to embark on, it feels like it's a next emotional journey or a next soul journey that you're about to embark upon. It's going to require that courage, internal courage and strength and bravery and endurance. It's also a big question of who do you want around you? Who are you going to meet on this journey? Who are the people that you're going to be finding yourself getting more comfortable or seeking comfort from? So it's really, again, this sense of expanding world when it comes to connections. This Pentacle Queen, Capricorn Throne likes to nurture this, likes to nurture stability. So it's like not like you're meeting people that the people that you meet will be significant for you, for your life. People that may be around for a long term or a long time. So there's this nice energy with the Pentacle Queen is that you're building things within like a sense of community, or making the building blocks of building more of a community around you, or working with the community to build things and create things. So yeah, interesting. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Cancer. So Cancer, I just wanted to let you know that this reading, just like Miss Stella, she's getting herself really comfortable here. You're finding yourself getting comfortable in a new space of sort where there's new people, new things. So yeah, interesting. It's an expansion out of a comfort zone, but getting comfortable again once you get used to it. So let's see so Cancer, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a fuller picture of what's going on for you, a more holistic view. And this is a general reading, Cancer. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. Don't take on anything that doesn't resonate. There is no extended reading for this reading because we have the 2024 readings coming through. So I'm going to have to make a bit of space here. So again, if you're interested in the 2024 yearly forecast, the link for that is in the description box below. Okay, we're working around Miss Stella here. I'll put this up on the screen. The Devil, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Swords. Nice, the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands. Oh, okay. Beautiful. You've got the Star card coming out, and here comes the Cancer energy, the Chariot card, your major arcana coming through. Fantastic. Okay, you're putting in some work but getting some rewards here, and I feel like there's this, again, this sense of expansion, off on the next big adventure, dedicating yourself to the path, to where you're being guided going into the new year. It feels like that feels quite clear, that it becomes ready. There might even be travel involved with this for some of you, but the situation is the Nine of Cups. It's about your emotional fulfillment. That's going to be one of the big themes of the month. Who fills your cup? This character is really happy because of all the work it's put in, but also because more than one person has filled these cups to bring the sense of joy and fulfillment, and that's the sense of the people around you. So how fulfilling is that? So there's opportunities to be creating some very fulfilling connections, new connections, or there's an expansion of connections, whilst it might also feel like there's old connections that are kind of fading away a bit. We are crossed by the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man can be that there's delays to starting this journey for a start, but it also might be that it's just feeling a bit stagnant, like there's a few situations in your life that feel a bit like nothing happening. It's plateauing, not much happening with that. And it just requires a little bit of patience, perhaps. It might just feel a little bit emotionally stagnant with that Hanged Man. In your conscious mind, you've got the King of Swords. So the King of Swords does represent very rational, calm, intelligent, having a very intelligent head, an intelligent mind, having to go, okay, I need to make some decisions here about the direction. I need to make a plan of some sort. So the King of Swords can be that you're thinking about the future, and you might even be thinking about a plan or a person as well with this King of Swords. So I think that at the base, you've got this Nine of Wands. This is the energy of like soul weariness and fatigue. You might just be a little bit tired, winding down to the end of the year. But there's also something around the situation like that used to be fulfilling for you that potentially isn't feeling that way anymore. And you're trying to get clear about why and what action needs to be taken here. So the Nine of Wands, it just feels like there's almost like a reprioritization of a big reevaluation of the emotional connections around you. And perhaps it's just a need for deep like rejuvenation to come through, like just quite literally you're tired, you might need a break. But it also can just be this sense that there's perhaps something bigger at play that's going on here, that you're being guided into a new direction. So we have in the recent past the Four of Wands. And so this is, the 1111 is very much a home energy with the Four of Wands, looking at focus on relationships around home, the foundations that have been built in your life around those foundational relationships that are established in your life at this moment in time. And so it feels like, that there has been relationships that have been established here. But there's also this sort of funky energy around some of them at this moment in time. So in the near future, we've got that might come up in December. So we've got in the near future this 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is often family as well. It is attaining goals, it's completions, it's endings, it's finishing. It's like finishing up. I've completed the job. Don't have to do any more with that, which is actually really good. So it's tying up a lot of loose ends and things like that. But it also, the 10 of Pentacles can mean that there's a lot that you're dealing with when it comes to family or looking at relationships around family. And the 10 of Pentacles, is looking at security, like you might be looking at thinking about your security and even financial security for the future, and just kind of going through a bit of an assessment, like how safe or secure am I feeling in where I'm at in my world at this moment in time. So you're presenting as the devil. Okay, this is a Capricorn energy. So you might not necessarily be feeling yourself because you're turning up as Capricorn, your opposite sign. So it's almost like people might be questioning you or going, why are you doing that? Or you don't seem like yourself. The devil can feel very, very stuck as well, the devil energy. But at the same time, what the devil's really working with is working through fears, the fears that have kept you stuck and kept you bound. And ultimately, at the base root of what the devil really wants to work through is self-empowerment and ambition. And that's the positive side of the devil. So it's almost like you're working through a lot of these things. And I feel like that's happening with the Mercury retrograde. You kind of want to move it from the devil energy of feeling stuck and bound and fear and move that into, no, I want to step into self-empowerment and gain a new perspective, and let's get ambitious with this. So we have energy surrounding you. I need to pull these cards out of Stella. We've got the Lover's card. Let me get these out. Okay, so I can know what I'm looking at here. All right, so we have the energy surrounding you is this Queen of Swords. Interesting. So the Queen of Swords is somebody that is not afraid to, they're getting really clear about what they're thinking, and they're not afraid to express that, at least to themselves. And they're potentially going to express that to other people as well. This is what I'm thinking. But I think it's just a process of getting really, really clear about what it is that you're perceiving and what you want to communicate and what you're thinking here. That's something that's coming through with that Queen of Swords. Because as hopes and fears, we've got the Lover's card. It does feel like, is it going to have to be a big decision that needs to be made here? I almost feel like you can avoid that, something coming to a head or like that, through a different process. So because we do have as the outcome, if I can move Stella again, she's like, why do you keep moving me? She's going to bite me in a second. The Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Swords. A lot of this has got a lot to do with boundaries as well. So the Six of Swords has been able to move on and transition on from some of this funky energy that's feeling about you. This is the start of the journey. The camel starts its journey. And the Six of Swords can represent travel. It can represent moving. And it's next to the Wheel of Fortune. So you're transitioning into a more expanded space where we've got the Knight of Wands. It could be a little bit more exciting and adventurous, but it is definitely going to be a positive shift and change. The Knight of Wands is also my card of travel. So you've got the two cards of travel here, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, which can bring fated changes or an expansion of the need to move and travel. But ultimately, on a bigger energy, it just means that you're transitioning into a positive change that's going to expand and bring a big change into your life, which is really fantastic. And so then we have the Ten of Wands and the Star card. So the Ten of Wands is where, again, you're at the end of the road with something. You're ready to let go of responsibility. You're ready to, have been working really, really hard. But it's almost like you're working really hard and seeing where that's going to lead you to the future. You're dedicating yourself to a future vision that's coming in here and saying, I'm wanting to dedicate. So there's two things that's happening. It's almost like you're releasing things that you've been holding on to or responsibilities that you don't need, that are not serving you for this vision of where you're moving towards in the future. The Star card brings renewed hope, a renewed sense of optimism, peace and healing and compassion. So it's a beautiful energy to come through, and you might be dedicating yourself to those energies in your life. That could be a really beautiful thing to come through. But the Star represents a future guidance, a future vision that is coming in, and it feels like this 10 of Wands is like, I'm willing to work really hard for this future vision that's coming through and step into this expanded space, which is why we've got the Strength card coming in. It is going to require a lot of internal courage to be able to do that. And that's why we have as an overall energy the Chariot, because this is you moving things forward, bringing elements in your life together that have been heading in different directions or might not be working, moving things forward and getting really determined, realizing that this is kind of a big shift that's coming through for you. And there's the endurance, the determination that is coming through. So I feel like, what's happening at the end of the year is you've got this sense of you're moving on from some old energies, you're stepping into more expanded space, you're dedicating yourself to a future vision that you're feeling so much more hopeful for, and you're getting really, really determined about it. So that's the energy that I feel like you're leaving the year with. And this will be very much around your full moon. So there'll be a culmination energy, a sense of celebration of you, a sense of achievement, a sense of something is culminated and ended. And so that's when it's like, okay, now I can move on and move into something's been illuminated to you. And it's like, yeah, I'm moving on. I'm moving onwards and upwards and in a totally new expanded direction. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Cancer, and see what is coming through. We've got this one. It says, I now create a wonderful new job. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and earning good money. So that's a fantastic one to come through. I'm going to pull you another affirmation card because I feel like there's another one. We've got, my work is deeply fulfilling. Today, I give my best to that which I do, knowing that when one experience is complete, I'm led to even more fulfilling and rewarding experiences. And that's what we're seeing. There's a completion energy, and then there's an opening to something that's going to be really rewarding and fulfilling for you, which is really beautiful. So let's pull a charm for you, Cancer. And final charm for the year. What is coming in for Cancer? Let's see. We have the Star. Okay, you have double Star. You've got the Star card as your final card, being guided really strongly into the future. And we also have the Star, beautiful Star charm. So, yeah, that's beautiful because it's saying you're doubly going to be guided, very, very strongly going to be guided. The Star also represents your inner contentedness. Something is shining within and is potentially giving you a lot of information, a lot of guidance about what makes you happy and what brings you great fulfillment. And it's trust that North Star, the thing that's guiding you here, because some of you, it feels like it's going to be a question of faith. It's going to be a question of trust and believe in yourself. And some of you may be that you're ready to shine. There's a part of you that is ready to be seen out in the world and to shine and ready for this beautiful future that awaits you. So that's your reading, Cancer. That's it. And I feel like I kind of get some people's names up in lights. So yeah, some recognition that way for some of you. So that's your reading, Cancer. We're going to take it over to the 2024 Cancer reading now. So the link for that is in the description box below. And this is going to be a comprehensive view of what's coming in for you in 2024, Cancer. We get the sense that there's new seeds of ambition. There's a sense of a new journey, an expanded journey. You're getting really determined. So let's see what else is coming in for you for 2024. It's going to be a comprehensive overview of the energies. And if you're interested in a personal reading for what's coming in for you for 2024, the link for both of those things is in the description box below. And thank you so much for your support this year, Cancer. It means so much to me. It helps me do the thing that I really love doing, which is this work. And I really, truly appreciate it. So yeah, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. It helps with the growth of the channel, and take care.